Yo. What's good, Nikolai? Go back down. Yo, S. Matthew. Yo, Chris. Told you I will stream today. Nah, not really. I just finished watching The Boys. The series. Yeah. Honestly, the ending was great. I can't lie. Final season was kind of mid, but the ending kind of saved everything, to be honest. What's up, Alvaro? Alright, there we go. Done with the screen share. Alright, can we get some laps in? Sup, son? Sup, Sam Young? Man, I gotta change my dashboard. Shouldn't take that much time. Maybe I can do it before the race and then I can add it on the stream. When I'm coming to Norway. I've never been there actually. Hello, Jay. Yeah, it's a very, very difficult one. Combination. What do you use the dash in your wheel then? Just a Merc F1 wheel dashboard. Because I like the one on the screen. I don't look at the one on my wheel that much.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Yeah, pure comfort, mate. It's pure carbon fiber. Not cheap. Man, what is that off track? That is such a weird off track. I think I use a bit more now, actually. Maybe 40 or 35 or something. Yes, I do. It should be in my description. I think it's Spets 5. Like, big caps lock Spets 5. Nice, Alvaro. I reckon it's gonna be dead, but maybe it rains, so we can have some fun with the rain. Honestly, I kind of enjoyed driving in the rain yesterday. Made everything a lot more fun. Yeah, it's a dead race. Can we get some rain then? Ugh. Hello, Marvin. I'm good, mate. How are you? Oh, it's not raining. Frick sake. After this race, I think I'm fixing my dash.
Car on, clear.
Nah, no pesky. maybe they're gonna go again. I find the championship quite ridiculous the way they have it now. So yeah, if they want to spend hours doing that bullshit, then enjoy. You can't. You don't get the seat though. You get a shootout. Also, that's only the winner. Remember, there's 30 drivers, and the prize pool for the rest is 30k spread. It's complete bullshit. Yeah, you get a congratulations, bro, and yeah, that's it. And obviously, one of the drivers that win is gonna be a Quanda driver, because all they do is Porsche Cup, and they have like 15 drivers in there, or gonna have. So why even bother, you know, trying to win? Instead, you can spend 2 hours trying to get $20 from a prize pool. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't see the reason unless you're paid full-time to really do PESQ this year. Unless you're paid full-time esports driver, like Porsche Works driver or Redline. Then there's no point in really competing, to be honest. It's just a waste of time. Well, I have neither, to be honest. But yeah, the driving standards are shit. But that's not the main reason. Like, I could have prepared and been in the top, or top 10 at least instead, but I don't see the reason I'm putting time into this. No, I'm not burned out. I just feel like if you don't have a full-time wage from doing esports, when you're competing against people on full-time salaries, why should you spend the time? You can't compete someone that's getting paid to put 40 hours for a race. Yeah, of course, Alvaro. Fraud line. When is neck? Maybe I will. Saturday. Yeah, I'll probably do that, to be honest. You'll see soon, Cynics. You felt bad for Kelly? Oh, Kevin, you mean? Yeah. That was kind of shitty. Hello, Bradley. Eric. Let me hold your hand while I say this, bruv. Hey, I heard you were a wild one.
On the right side, the estimated SOF is 4,061. Pit road is closed right now. Keep it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
Sorry for the crimes I'm about to commit. Brad Coates. There is no traffic, Atomic. You don't reach it, the track is too long. Yeah, iRacing stuff, Bradley. Rain is fun, but it kills the competition. And do how lap to reach traffic, I wonder. Well, we reached the freeze almost at the end of the race, so 45 minutes around. I guess like an hour in or 55 minutes we would reach the GT freeze in an endurance. Yeah, racing differently on a Smurf is a bit of a problem, yeah.
Get ready, going green. Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag. There's an incident behind.
Wait, I didn't check the forecast if it's gonna rain or not.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
I can see Shad in a sec. Give me a sec. I can see Shad now. The endurance setup is e-fuel. That's 89 liters. That's not race. The race setup is for the race. Well, this is race. This is not an endurance. You can't race with 89 liters in IMSA. Let's go. Arthur leading. Yeah, mate, I get lucky every race. Come on, what are you on about, Eric? Not even joking, lad. I don't know, bro. Every time I've tried to, you know, guess when I'm getting 10k on discount, I've just crashed 5 times the same week, so yeah. It's so stable. It's very. You can run full downforce, especially. You can't do that on the Ferrari, for example. And then it's great over curbs. And because there's so many straights, it doesn't overheat the tires that much. It gets to cool down. Which usually is the weakness of the Acura, overheating and then random snaps and stuff.
Okay, you are the leader.
Not because of Renault. Tried BMW and Cat and struggled on lower speed section. Yeah. Same reason as the Ferrari. You can't run full downforce. You need the end of straight speed. But on the Acura, when you run full downforce, you still get like 314 top speed or something. Maybe. You remember how to change garage cover? What? What's that? This is the stock P1 setup, Dum. I spent a lot of time building. I mean, I did all cars for. Yeah, I don't use the setup cover engine. I use an overlay in OBS. And just click a hotkey. I did a 17.7 I think on the p1doks time. Yeah, I did all cars this week, including the Acura. Also, to everyone wondering, like, the Acura is really good now after the BOP. Like, it's always top 3 cars, so don't be surprised when it's... Yeah, on North side it can matter. Yeah, it is. Nah, Detroit is kinda shitty. I wouldn't get it. They're in the coaching channel on the top of my Discord, and then there's a big picture with the packs. But it's 1 hour, 3 hour and 5 hour I think. Porsche, it's big fluff. Well, Ferrari as well, it depends on the BOP. All good, mate. Thank you, engine. I'm glad I found one. Good morning, Nelson. Yeah, Watkins. I got 25 cars. It destroys FPS. Hello, Mohammed. How are you, mate? No, I never did. Caps doesn't calculate laps on cars. It doesn't change the fuel at all. Yeah, the Acura is great over bumps. How old were you when you hit 10k? I think I was 17 the first time I hit 10k. Alright, Yomki, bro. More info coming soon, buddy. stay tuned. Yeah, you can definitely get more frames by turning that down. Yeah, only standings is affected, not how much caps tells you to fuel. For real, Patrick. This will finance my racing career. I don't think I'm gonna LMU grind. I don't know, don't really want to start a new sim. Oh, okay, straight to the attacks. Bro came in peace. It's a great
You've got about 2 laps of
engine.
fuel left.
I would be keen on learning LMU, but I just don't like the interface and stuff. The graphics and like how you test drive and all this stuff, how you practice. I find it weird. So that kind of ruins it for me. iRacing is very simple to navigate, you know. You open the game and you have test drive on the left top. Hello, Nico. ¿Cómo está, amigo? Yeah, the UI, like I was trying to learn it at one point, but nah, I'm not doing PES. I can't be asked. It's just a shit show. Yeah, I mean it is. What's up, Wayland? The ceiling? What is Buddy on about? Ah. You're fucking hilarious, dude, bro. You got this. You got us all. Well, this was a shite lap. I'm doing the quali quarter past. Not the one that is during the race, bro. I'm having a hard time choosing the line here. Gravel on the tires, nice. You simply don't crash by not crashing. Pretty much it. There's a 6 hour around here. Bro, what stupid GT3 is hitting the gravel all the time? Six hours of unpaid labor. All good, bro. I'd rather move bricks with my dad. Hello, Emmanuel. Are you going to the majors? Might do them, I don't know. Yeah, insane hour wage engine, $1 an hour. Oh, I thought I missed pitting. No plans on that yet, some dude. I have no idea if I have auto blip on or off. It doesn't make that change anything in GTP. Only does stuff like Mazda and those cars. It blips for you.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Yep. Exactly. All modern race cars have a blipper. Nice game. Love the tire model. I don't know what usually does that. Speed? We're 25 minutes into the race though. This is not the first lap. Well, 35 minutes actually. Thank you, mate. Tears in my eyes. Wow. That's a gadget. Okay, why is he getting loose then? I mean, they could drive the track, yeah, of course, but it's too dangerous. I think GTP is better because GTP is way less expensive and more manufacturers actually bringing some viewership to the sport. Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be 7 laps, no matter what, George. Yeah, this wouldn't work in real life, it would be too dangerous. I mean, it would work, but it would be too dangerous. If they have a crash, it's gonna be fatal every time.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Yeah, but if you look at viewership, there was like 4 cars on the grid back then, and then that highlights video had like 70k views. WEC was dead back then. It's way more allowed now with GTPs.
Right here.
No pesky. I'm not spending hours for a shit show with 30k prize pool. Like I wanna see the hour wage on Pesk. First you put hours in PESQ, then contenders, and then for actual PESQ before you can do the get a share of the 30k. Sick, dude. Porsche is in a tough time. You can clearly see that. For real. Yeah, if they got involved with ESL, it would be crazy. I mean, I could grid and go, but gonna be so far off on setup and tire prep and all this fucking bullshit we have in Ryzen, which I'm just not gonna deal with. Yeah, that's true. Ryzen isn't interested in esports. No ideas, no. Ryzen doesn't like competition. They like being inclusive and just stimulating stuff, really. From what I know and what I've heard. To be honest, they could generate a lot of money with esports if they wanted to. They're just not into it. I mean, it is probably the most realistic sim, and they have the most cars and they have everything. So there's like... if they actually had someone at that department actually trying to make an esports series, like big world championship, big time, they could, but... could brand the game pretty well as well, but it's not their purpose. Yeah, but remember, IMSA is not even hosted by Ryzen. You guys know that, right? Ryzen doesn't run IMSA Esports. They have no involvement in IMSA Esports. It's a separate league. Yeah, it's just run on Ryzen. IMSA puts money into it, I think, and a separate organizer is doing it. But yeah, that's true. That is a great championship, and look how good it was. Viewership was kind of good as well on some of the races. And still ours, yeah, they just don't care. Rensport is dead though. Died before it opened. I don't even know if it's still fully open to the public. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, here comes the trolling again, Jay. I believe so, yeah. Vector overall, yeah. If you take everything into consideration. Other sims have specific stuff, probably more realistic, but everything in consideration, this is easily the best sim. Not just generate money, they could brand it as well. Look at F1 Esports. Or whatever it's called now, F1 Sim Racing. It's funny how they call it sim racing on a fucking game you can play with a controller.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
That's kind of hilarious though.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 9.8 seconds.
There we go, Acura moment, right there. It's way too much to read for me now. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, I mean that, but that is what it is. That's what it's branded like as well. I mean, EA Sports is making F1. Like. Why am I getting traffic? Yo, Daniel. This guy's lagging.
Left side, clear on the left.
I'm driving like a complete dickhead right now. that FFB won't change just because they bring flat spots. That's all good. You have to keep in mind, driving with a flat spot in real life is complete. It's a disaster. Especially on a GT car. Without downforce. The car is just bouncing. And the faster you go, the more the whole steering wheel vibrates. Like everything is just vibrating in the car. Yeah, I agree on that one. This race was kinda annoying, to be honest. The other ones have been fast, but this one was just freaking sweaty. Oh. Wrong shirt on. It's gotta be it. Nah, the wind is fine. Have to give the wind cred when it deserves it.
I need one more good lap.
Do next shirtless. Good idea. Yeah, okay, this is just fucking amazing.
You have about one lap of fuel left.
F1 cars have been A-class before. They're too difficult to compete with for the average guy, so I don't think ever the participation is going to be high on F1 in iRacing. It's hard to race as well. To be honest though, like once you learn it, I think the F1 is easier than GTP because just take a look at this fucking tire model for one lap. Yeah, open wheelers in general are big disasters for netcode. Because you just fly away when you have contact. Look at F4. I have no rears left. Yeah, it is.
Car right. Clear on the right.
GT3 soft can't be high in this race. Yeah, that's true, I got the perfect wheel.
Left side, clear.
Yeah, sadly I couldn't read your message well then because there was a Bible coming after. But I'll try next time. When do you know when you can go in front of the defreeze? That's his calculation. IQ. Speed relativeness. I mean, that kinda is IQ though. You have to be intelligent to do that. You need to know the relative speed. I'm just telling the truth, bro. You asked, I answered. Dumb question, dumb answer.
Go right.
This was painful. I drove like a complete noob.
You won. You just toyed with these people today.
It's just natural for me, Waylon. GG, Augustin. What's your opinion? Was road better, or do you prefer sports car and Formula being split? I think it's better being split because there's so many rat kids in F4 driving like it's karting, not giving a shit about anything really. Protecting their Max Verstappen times 10. I think it was kind of good splitting it then, because when there's actual events in the IndyCar stuff, then those kids won't get in the top split because they always crash. That's true, but top drivers just had a smurf for that if we want to do Formula cars. On the same time, if there was an event like a qualifier, and then all the sports car I-rated drivers would take the splits for the Formula qualifiers anyway, like in the next. So I don't really... Yeah, I don't really know. I think there's so many different licenses now, I think it would be... I don't know. Maybe it's better. I think it's cool, to be honest. Yeah. Do you ever do oval? No, that counts on a sports car, because IndyCar goes on raw. Oh wait, well I have my Formula license is 10.4. Like I have 10,400 iRating on Formula. Yeah, IndyCar still counts on Formula iRating, not oval. Why would I go main account here, bro? Yeah, bro, good farm on the 4K softs. Let's go. Not wasting my time. Alex, is your Formula rating only high from when it's split from road, or have you done both? I've done a couple of races, and also it was high from before as well. What an inflation, though. They split the I rating, and all the top drivers were like, everyone got double the I rating. I guess this is a kind of dead week because everyone is sleep on Pescu, but it's a good combo anyway. True, but it would change within a week. Top drivers would get probably 5 or 6K in 2 weeks if you had to farm for a qualifier series. Depends on your I rating, but the best way to farm when you have a low I rating is probably to you stay in Mazda. When I farmed this account, I think I got to 4.5k in Mazda before I switched to Porsche Cup and stuff. I just won every Mazda race I did because it's every 15 minutes or every 30 minutes, so you can do like 20 in a day. So if you just win all of them, you know, I got like 4.5k in 2 weeks. You don't even have to try that hard. And then after that, you go peak up, boom, up to 6 or 7k. Boom, you jump in a sports car when you have A-class. Yeah, then if you need to farm, it's Mazda. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is 47 good? I don't remember what I did. I did a 43-0. Yeah. Just the way they coded it. What is it that makes max cars high? What does that mean? What does it mean? I have no idea, engine. It's just that I have way less frames when I have more cars. Holy, there was a lot of gravel in this lap. That's why it understeered so much and I almost went off here. Jesus. Don't ask me, I'm not a coder. All I know is that you're dropping frames when you have way more or too many cars. My game crashes way more often as well when I have more cars. What's up, Jonathan? You think they will bring more GTP and GP than we already have in the future? I'd like to see more variety. Yeah, I guess. I think there's more GTPs coming. I think that's already confirmed. GT3s I don't know about. I mean, running iRacing on a laptop is crazy. I'm good, how are you? Haha. Bro, Waylon. Huh? That's a nice bait race. This is a great combination. On your wheel, what do you choose for joystick functions? I do that on the some buttons. Just scrolling for next black boxes, and then when I want to increase or add fuel, I use the arrows on the keyboard because I have the keyboard right next to the steering wheel when I drive, like here, on a DIY build basically. Wait, I didn't miss the qualifying, right? Wanna see if I can get down into the 16s. I'm on max safety rating now, let's go. Alex, do you think if I ask Simlab nicely, would they? I don't think it works like that. Well said, Jeremy. Once the prices are less stupid. Hello. Guys, we got a sick website coming soon, by the way. Or I got a sick website coming soon. Everything. What times? Beneke did a 8:37 here on the last app. Would you recommend to do races while being 1 tick off pace right now? If you're 1 tick off pace, then you'll be P2. Tires are decent. Like, I drove quite shitty in this race, but if you like, I drove very shitty in this race. I probably lost 8 seconds of race time, to be honest. So it did feel kind of shitty for me in this race, but like yesterday it was way better. It felt good, to be honest. If you take it easy on the tires, not snapping on the exits and shit, then you're good. Google Drive, are we gonna work or? The fastest, I don't know. I don't drive. See you, Vector. Bye. Why do I always stay in the session? What else should I do? Yep, waiting for the quali. I'm not gonna lie, the Acura looks very nice. No, you don't gotta save it all. Serialize voice wise. What is that? Serialize. Serialize. Volley? Volley? What's this? Ah, okay. I thought it had something with woman to do. Sound. Yeah, LMU does. The femboy jokes make themselves. I'm not a femboy. No worries. Wait, did I? I answered so many that I don't even know who. But yeah. You would be the perfect size for one. Yeah, I'm hopping on gear, bro. I can't believe the boys is over. The series is over. Maybe a week, engine. Depends when I have to do the setups, if that counts as practice. I don't think you want to heat them in... I mean, just weave. You heat the rears when you weave as well. What's your opinion on Detroit IMSA next week? I am not even... I don't even have opinions on that track because it's so shit. Oh, it's Road America on the final one. Yikes. Well, then go do it. You got this, bro. I think it's a great idea. I haven't hit the gym today yet, so I'm very tired. Bro, I'm not streaming Detroit. These couple of weeks are gonna be quite dead. I'm doing back and biceps today. But because of PESQ, we lose a lot of participation from IMSA, I think. In the gym. I don't think the camera does me justice. I'm not that small anymore. Come on, then. I'm just like that, Elias. Show my gains. First, I'm gonna show a comment from Owen. Low-key tough, his name is. Then I can show my gains. I never drove with Conspit, so I don't know. Wrap it up, Waylon. Look what... I'm gonna expose Lean now. He says I don't send reels to him. Look what he sends to me. Look. I'm above brain. Yeah, I'm above brain. I'm closer, bro. 5 gift subs and no cert for the next race. Get a load of this guy. I'm just so sweaty in the back. I don't want to sit like back to the seats. You know what I mean? I'm faded. We can soon join qualifying here. Second. Yo, I was supposed to do the dash now. No one reminded me. My aw. Blue Mercure logo. Waylon is from Mexico, so he can definitely help you with that. Heard P1's for experiencing financial trouble. Is it true? What? Wayland saved us, bro. He invested 1 million. We're not in financial trouble. Bro, that's not... That copy pasta will never work because the best setups on Ryzen would never experience financial trouble. It's always gonna exist, you know? So sadly, statement is... doesn't work. Look at this. Look at that. Are we seeing this? A Smurf with A499. Now this is true. This is another 5, as you would say in Swedish. Oj, oj, oj! Game's gone. The game's gone. Yeah, maybe. It helped me adapting a bit. I think I'm cooking. With the new dashboard I'm making. Bro really wants us to see ourselves. What? Did I miss the first message? Why double chat? Oh. Yeah, I want you to look in the mirror. Really. You know, when you say something, you have to think first. Bullying is not okay. I have woman trouble, but it's not okay to bully. That's another 5. All right. Wait. I'm low-key cooking here with this dashboard. Wait a minute. Bro, he has both watching. Because this is different. This is different. This is different, Elias. Oh no, delivery! Still on. Wait, what is this chrome Drago livery? 2026, now we drive, come on! Bro, where's SimHub? I made a dash. You wanna see it? Look at this. Yeah, it's proper peak livery, innit? Innit? Okay, I gotta get the shit on. SimHub. I'm trying to lock in here. I don't know what your question was. SimHub, image library, backgrounds. Get it in there. Boom, it's in. Open SimHub. SimHub. Edit dashboard. We got 1 minute. Time's ticking. Boom. Boom. Blur me cure. Save. Saved. Boom. It's on. 1, 2, 3. Boom. New dash. Okay, I can see chat now.
Green. Okay, here comes your timed lap.
I fucking hate this game! You guys asked for high volume, so here you go. Yeah, wait, I want to do my lap anyway, to be honest. I'm so stupid. I was stressed, I thought I wasn't making it, but then I remember it's only 1 lap.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. I want to fucking end it all right now. Am I on cold tires, or is the tires not resetting? Because what is this fucking bullshit I'm going through right now? Okay, we can't enter the track again. Nice. I don't know when is. He went off when I texted. Fuck you, brother. Fuck you. Fuck you, brother. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, this, I don't know what this line was here, but, oh! I'm crying. I'm crying. Bro. Massive W. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym now, to be honest. I'm kind of tired of this combo. No, I'm not tired of the combo, but the qualifying is bullshit. Running cold tires for half the lap. Very realistic. Anyway. I'm back later tonight to stream. Well, not tonight, but 2 hours. Bro, you can just wait for the next qualifying wedding. Come on. Anyway, see you to